Hello. So I've decided that I want to do a Captain Marvel review because everyone is doing it, and I want to chime in and thank you for clicking on this video. And I'm not gonna share with you scenes and stuff like that because I think I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I reckon you should just go see it for yourself. I did the wrong thing before seeing Captain Marvel. I went to watch it on Gold Class, and before I went to see it with my family, I watched YouTube reviews. And these are honest people themselves, and they went to see it and they didn't like it, and those are the reviews that I found that, and I watched some did, but majority didn't like it. So I went into that movie with that very low expectation, and I was pretty bummed out. And I pre-warned my little brother, it's not gonna be good, but he was like, don't tell me anything, leave me alone. So I thought I better not spoil it for him, so I won't spoil it for you, but I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm just a regular person who just went to see a movie, and this is my first movie review, and I just am a fan of Marvel movies. I think they're awesome. I can't wait to see Endgame. I loved Infinity War. I'm a huge fan of Iron Man. I am a little bit familiar with Captain Marvel only because I grew up reading her comic books. I am aware of how powerful she really is and how cool she is. And yeah, so the movie, let's start from the beginning. I'm just going to share with you my thoughts on the movie, that's all. So the beginning of the movie, I thought dragged. I thought it was a bit slow, but then I had to remind myself that it's an origin movie. And I think the problem with people these days is because Avengers is so cool and it left us all on a high, we just want to know what this next character that they bring in, people's expectations are at Infinity War level. Like, it's so high, and I had to remind myself that this is a origin movie, her first movie, and she's got many movies to come. Just like Captain America, I thought the first one was boring, but as it's progressed over the years, I loved it. Like, I've always been a fan of Iron Man. I think all his movies are cool. Yeah, and so yeah, the beginning dragged for me a bit, and I just thought that I just wasn't interested. I was on my phone like this, and I can do two things at the same time, so I'm very multitask, so I can listen and do things at the same time. So I could hear what was going on, but I just couldn't care less about anything. The movie didn't really pick up for me until Nick Fury came into the scene. Young Nick Fury. I feel like Samuel L. Jackson carried this movie. I feel like that if he was not in this movie, I don't think Captain Marvel would have been good. Because Captain Marvel is an origin movie, and Captain Marvel has a whole heap of origins in it. Like, it's got the origin of Nick Fury, and it's got the origin of the Kree, Star Force, and the beginning of how Avengers started and the reason for it all. So young Nick Fury, awesome dude in the movie, and he carried this movie. So, and he just had that, him and Captain Marvel actually have amazing chemistry in this movie. Like, their friendship is believable. I think I'm just glad that they put him in this movie because he carries it really well. The cat, the Flurkin, is pretty cool, I think, because I love ginger cats, or ginger ranger cats, or whatever you want to call them. They're my favorite cats. And this cat, it was just so cool to see a ginger cat on there and being ferociously great and cute at the same time. But yeah, Goose is cool. And midway of the movie, I was like, again, so the movie starts for me, just goes like this. It's like my moods on an everyday basis. I went up and down, or every monthly basis. Like, you know, have my up month, have my down month, have my up the month, have my down month. So it was like that for me. Midway of the movie, where she meets up with someone from the past and they have a catch up, I thought was so boring. I'm just like, why do we have to put so much light on this friendship? Like, I just don't care. Where's the action? So yeah, that you'll see it, didn't really interest me. I'm not gonna say it was boring, it just didn't interest me that much. But there were quite a lot of funny scenes, like the little comments, 90s jokes that they make. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, funny. Like, it was just cool, like little dry jokes here and there. I like how they portrayed her. Like, they didn't make her pretty, you know, with the gloss and everything like that. She was butchy. Very butchy, but cool. Like, you can tell her confidence actually makes her character, her confidence to to do the right thing all the time. She's very focused, she's very strong. Yeah, the fight scenes for me were on point. I loved them. I thought they were cool, and all the fight scenes were amazing, and they executed it really well. But the last fight scene, was my absolute favorite. It's like the epiphany scene. Oh, let's start with the epiphany scene. That's my favorite. The scene where you just get this realization of everything. That had me clapping like a little child, and I was like, oh my god, she's so cool. I was like a little kid, and I didn't even eat. I was just watching, like, seeing how amazingly powerful, and I just love how she doesn't drag her emotions through, like, am I really this strong? Could I be powerful? She's like, oh yeah, I'm powerful, let's go save the world, and she conducts herself like a soldier. She conducts herself like a hero. She has a hero mentality where she knows she's there for a purpose, whereas most heroes, they take a while to realize, dude, you're a hero. It's like, okay, but I don't know if I want to be. She gets it. That's what I like about Captain Marvel. And I know a lot of people are upset about the most unconventional way Nick Fury lost his eye. The way he told people of how he lost his eye compared to how he really lost his eye just tells me that's Nick Fury for you. I wasn't even surprised. I actually found it funny, the way he lost his eye. Like, I was just like, fool? Like, I think it's funny, the way he lost his eye. I have no problems with it either, because the story he made up actually is who Nick Fury is. He's a shit talker. He's dramatic. He's gonna tell you something so that you'll respect them more. Iron Man and Captain America were fighting, were clashing. The only way he could bring them together was show them, cards, Avenger cards of themselves or blood splats on it to make them feel like shit. And it worked, because they went out and worked together, and that's Nick Fury. That's him, and I'm so glad he was in this movie, because if he wasn't, I don't know how the movie would have been. It wouldn't have been cool with, Carol and all the other people that were in it. But that last fight scene was my favorite, and it just hypes me up. You get to see how powerful she really is, to the point where I was like, hold on, we still got Captain America, we still got Iron Man, we still got the Hulk, you know, they're powerful too. And then you see her power and you're just like, yes, like I can't wait to see Endgame. I went to go see it because I've actually been waiting for this movie for months, and I'm excited to see how it all ties in. The post-credit scene, yes, that's getting everyone to the movies, that little scene there, because people want to know more about what's happening with Endgame. But I think that we all should be patient. No, I'm not. But I'm excited to see Endgame and how it ties in, how Captain Marvel ties into this movie, because you know, my roundup with this movie is that it was good. It was a good movie. It was a good origin movie. I've seen many origin movies, and this one is probably my favorite, and I would watch it again, and I will watch it again before I go see Endgame. She's an awesome character. Brie Larson did a good job with playing her character, and Jude Law was awesome. Everyone was awesome. Samuel L. Jackson just made me like him even more as a character in this movie, or in the Avengers franchise, or the MCU, whatever everyone calls it. Overall, I liked the movie. I thought it was cool, and people were talking about feminist propaganda. Like, seriously, that's like, because she's strong, she's feminist? Like, come on. It's just a movie. Everyone stop being so dramatic. It's just a movie. It's just a movie, and I liked it and enjoyed it. There were scenes that I know I would just still not care about, but I like the movie, and I can't wait to see it again, and I can't wait for Endgame. So thank you for watching my review, and you can agree to disagree, or just go see it for yourself. You know, don't take people's words for it. You might like it, you might not like it. I liked it, I enjoyed it. There we go. So enjoy Captain Marvel. I give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. Bye. There's also Enemy Twist. I'll leave you with that.